Hey, I'm Brandon, and this is the Texas Plinking 1 MOA at 1,000 yards challenge, a monthly series where I let 5 viewers of the channel come on out and see what they could do. The way it works is each shooter is going to have up to 10 shots. Right away, they're going to start off with a 10-inch target. Now that target is worth 10 points if they hit it on the first round, and it goes down 1 point for every shot following. Now whether the shooter hit it on the second or the 9th round, they could spend their remaining rounds all on the 5-inch target, which is worth double the points. For example, the second overall shot in the first attempt at the 5-inch can be worth up to 20 points, with it being worth 2 points less per shot. Once they hit the 5-inch target, the challenge is done, and for every round they didn't use of the 10 total is an additional point. That being said, 38 points is the maximum. The way you do that, hit the 10-inch on the first shot, second shot is the immediate hit on the 5-inch, and then you got 8 shots you didn't use. That's 38 points. If that doesn't make sense, I say we just get shooting and you'll figure it out.
In any case, we're still giving away the challenge coins. A gold coin for a first cold bore shot, a silver coin for impacts between shots 2 and 5, and a bronze coin if you get an impact on the 10-inch target between shots 6 and 10.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning into episode 18 of the 1 MOA at 1,000 yards long range challenge, and this one's a fun one. No spoilers, but we got our first attempt with open sights. Doing M1 Garand, no less. I want to open up this video by giving a big thanks to the Patreons, for everyone on Patreon supporting the channel, but mostly this series. I can't thank you guys enough, although you guys may not even be seeing this because you got a different copy of the video. If you guys are interested in becoming a Patreon, I'd be massively appreciative of that. But you guys also get these episodes much earlier, and you guys get a different edit of them as well, with no ads from YouTube or sponsors or anything like that. So if you guys want to join the Patreon, then link in the description down below, and I certainly appreciate the support. That being said, I also massively appreciate the sponsors that do help make this series continue to happen, and the first one is ROSCO Manufacturing. Specifically in this video, I want to highlight ROSCO's Sauce Pack. The Sauce Pack includes the heart and soul of a rifle, hard-use barrels, BCG, gas block, and gas tube. These parts are designed to work perfectly when paired to maximize performance of each component collectively. If you don't see a pre-made Sauce Pack that fits you, go ahead and build your own on the website. In case you guys are new to ROSCO, they manufacture precision rifle barrels and components. Everything ROSCO is 100% made in the good old US of A, with all the materials sourced from the US as well. They guarantee sub-MOA performance on all their purebred, bloodline, and K9 barrels. Not to mention they have world-class customer service. It's genuinely a cool company, and I appreciate them for supporting the video. So again, ROSCO Manufacturer, do be sure to check them out. I also want to give a big thanks to Silencer Shop. Not only does Silencer Shop offer a vast array of suppressors to choose from, but they also make the process of obtaining them incredibly simple and fast. Silencer Shop is your one-and-done solution for all your suppressor needs, ensuring a headache-free purchase. With their streamlined process and comprehensive customer support, Silencer Shop truly makes suppressor ownership simplified. And now suppressor approvals are coming back faster than ever, sometimes in just a few days. Visit their website and find a Silencer Shop kiosk near you to get your fingerprints done and the process started. If you're not using Silencer Shop, you're working way too hard to get your suppressors. And lastly, I want to highlight Arcan Optics because they make optics that punch far above their weight in regards to performance and their price points. When you consider everything Arcan Optics offers in regards to the feature set and performance, you would think they are priced far above what they actually are. And it gets even better because using discount code TexasPlinking at checkout gives you the biggest savings currently available at that given time. As an example, the brand new EP5 Gen 2 is a 7-35 by 56, priced at $799.99. By using code TexasPlinking, it brings it down to $599.99. The SH4 4-16 by 50 is $389.99, but using code TexasPlinking, it makes it $292.49. Another example is the EP8. It's a 1-8 by 28 LPVO at $399.99, which is already a stellar price for what you get. Using code TexasPlinking, it makes it $299.99. And that discount code saves you money on everything on Arcan Optics, including rings and mounts, but those were a couple quick examples. And for the sake of full disclosure, Arcan Optics has never paid me for good reviews or even one of these ad spots. That being said, I am an affiliate with Arcan Optics, so using code TexasPlinking not only gives you the best deal currently available, but also shows that I refer the sale and it gives me a bit of a kickback, so it's a way to support the channel while getting an awesome optic that I genuinely do recommend. I'll leave a link in the description to check out Arcan Optics. But with all that being said, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. All right, up first, who do we have?
Ben.
Ben, thanks for coming out, man.
Thank
What
you.
do you have here?
This is a 6.5 Creedmoor. It's a Bergara B14 barreled action in a Aero Solus chassis. I'm using a Primary Arms PLX 6-30 optic.
Okay, right on.
And then I have a rugged Radiant suppressor.
Yeah, so with that optic, though, that's an interesting subject that I just haven't posted at the time we're shooting this, but by the time this video goes live, the last video I think I uploaded was in the subject of a lot of magnification on optics. So with the 6-30, how do you find yourself using that, especially with the 6.5 that is fairly docile?
I don't really care for the high end of the magnification on this glass, to be honest with you.
Okay.
It's a good optic. I like it under 20. Anything over 20, I think it's just too much, and I don't think the eye box really tightens up a lot.
Yeah.
So I usually don't shoot over 20 with it.
Yeah, the reason I ask is a lot of people are obsessed with high mag optics, and a lot of times you got to realize that the shots get shot quite a bit less. So
magnification's not your friend always.
not all the time.
Yeah.
Sometimes it can help for spotting and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But what are you doing for ammo?
It's a hand load. I'm shooting a 140 ELDM over 41.5 grains of H4350.
Okay, awesome. So, what kind of velocity are you getting out of that?
About 2730-ish.
Okay. Cool. Well, with that being said, conditions are so. I think wind will crank later, as it does always in Lomita, Texas.
Right.
But what's the confidence level looking like?
I will be very happy if I hit the 1 minute, and from the rest of it, it's just Jesus takes the wheel on the half minute. You know?
Perfect. That sounds like a plan, man. So look forward to see it get done. So thank you again.
Hey, thank you.
All right, sir, when you're ready, of those 3 10-inch targets, you want to go for the white one on the right?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, the far right.
Yes, sir. Kind of middle of the entire berm.
Yep.
You hit a target.
Okay.
Oh, that was interesting. I'm wondering if you nicked it or something. You guys hear that steel?
Yeah.
Hey, hold on a second. It looked like. Oh, did you? It looked like, from my eyes, it looked like dust splash top left.
Okay.
You probably might have barely nicked it.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
It looked.
We'll investigate with the drone real quick.
Football and
Yeah,
get
a quick booth review.
Yeah.
Yeah, that okay. That's what you got it on the hanger. It's I mean that's a hit on the target. It's like on the hanger, so it's out of that 10-inch, but it's the target. It hit, so that's a hit.
Target, yeah.
Does that count?
Huh?
Does that count?
Oh yeah, it counts.
Okay.
Yeah, looks like you got it right on like the left ear of the hanger.
Okay.
Yeah, that counts.
Oh yeah, it counts. I heard it. It moved. That's a hit. So that is 6 points, and you're gonna have 5 rounds left.
Yeah.
To go for a half MOA. Do you want to go for the left or the right?
Let's go for the right.
What the heck, man?
Hold on. Wait.
No, that was it.
I couldn't hear the.
I didn't hear the steel and it jumped
Oh,
up.
I'm
Hold
sorry.
on. Yeah. Hold on. Mom gets you.
Oh no.
I'm sorry.
You're making us go to the booth review a lot today. Now, if it hits the chain, it
I'm sorry.
bounces up.
Is that what happened?
I don't see a single impact
All
on
right.
it.
Fair
And
enough.
usually if that hits it good enough, it should spin around all the way.
Okay.
I could be wrong. I don't see an impact. It didn't flip up, but I've had it not flip up a couple times. I just didn't hear steel, but someone, I won't say who, was making a lot of noise. So, so let's just see what happens.
I'll just keep going.
Let's just shoot it up 4 more times, and through the review, through like the main monitor, if it changes, I'll obviously correct that. But let's do 4 more.
All right. Sounds good.
Oh yeah, undisputed that time.
Just
There we
in
go.
case.
Mom, you may cheer.
That was really good.
All right, up next, who do we have?
Grant Sides,
Hey,
Austin,
Grant.
Texas.
Hey, thanks so much for coming out, man. I really appreciate it also because it was on a pretty short notice. So
Yeah.
you're just ready to go. You're, in Austin, so not too far away at all. So
Yeah, not
really
far.
appreciate you making it work. So what do you have here?
Here I got Tika T3X and 6.5 Creedmoor.
Cool.
Put it in a GRS Bifrost stock out of Finland and then put proof barrel on it.
Right on. Yeah, if you are the anti-6.5 Creedmoor crowd, you're going to hate this episode. But
cool news is I think everyone's kind of doing something in a different way. But there's quite a bit of 6.5 representation, but probably because it's a decent round. You like it?
Yeah, I like it so
Yeah.
far. It's easy to shoot, good for deer here in Texas. I mean, I have this built as a precision hunter.
Yeah,
so-
and I don't know how many Tikas I've had out here as well, but obviously a really renowned manufacturer, and so really
I
cool
love
to
that
see it
it's
out
a
here.
pre-fit barrel and it's such smooth action out
Yeah,
of the factory.
I was gonna say you got that forged carbon fiber you said from Proof, right?
Yep.
So yeah, really cool setup. I mean, what is this really intended for? You got this like set up for hunting and/or bench rest, or what do you do?
And/or.
Okay,
It's
yeah.
for both.
Yeah, it looks
Not
like a
great
good
at
hybrid.
either, but
Well, we'll see. Well, we don't
Yeah.
say that just yet. Let's see what it does. What are you doing for ammo?
just shooting factory loads from Hornady, 147 ELDMs.
Nice. Okay, yeah. So on the close to the heavier side of that. So you like those 147s, how they fly?
Yeah,
Cool.
they fly pretty nice.
Awesome. That being said, what's the confidence level looking like?
First time shooting at 1,000, so I'll be happy.
That's
if I hit
right.
it.
Yeah, you had a good confidence at 600, but you said you had the dope figured out for 1,000. So
Yeah.
we're gonna just verify that out here, and
Yeah.
so all that matters just seeing the first impacts.
Yep.
If it's not an impact on its steel, which if that is, that's fantastic. But if not, just corrections from there. So
Yep, for
that'd be
sure.
exciting. Yeah, awesome. We'll look forward to seeing it done. So thanks,
All right,
sir.
thank you very much.
All right, and who do we have next?
Brace Hill.
Brace, thanks so much for coming out, man. This is going to be exciting. I was looking back at some of the videos. We haven't had semi-auto representation in a while.
Yeah.
And so tell us what you have here.
I got a FN Scar 20 and chambered in 6.5 Creedmoor. It's got the Geisley Super Scar trigger already on it.
Nice.
And a Leopold Mark V scope.
That's awesome. I've had a 20S for some time, but I haven't got to know it all that well, in all honesty, but I have mine in 308.
Nice.
And I've always thought the twist rate is like pretty slow for it.
Yeah.
Being a 1 in 12, so I'm always trying to find lighter bullets for it. So I haven't found the right recipe, but I know it could be accurate. But I've always been curious about the 6.5 version. So do you remember what the barrel twist is?
This one's 1 in 8.
Yeah, that's the standard for 6.5, so I
Yeah.
like that. So how have you been liking it?
It's not bad. I've only had it for about 3 months now.
Okay.
But I've reached out to about 1,200 yards with it so far.
There you go. Yeah, that's awesome. And what are you doing for ammo?
Factory Hornady match 140 grain.
Okay, the ELDM stuff,
Yeah.
the 140s. Yeah, that's what I typically will shoot if I'm doing factory.
It's losing a little bit of velocity. It's only going about 26.53.
Okay, because what are these, 20 or
Yeah,
20-inch
20.
barrels? Yeah, okay. But still, I mean, as long as it gets there, even if it's slow, consistently, that's all that matters. Well, really cool. I'm really excited to see this. Haven't had a Scar at all. Not a whole lot of semi-autos, but I like to see them out here. You got a suppressed Scar. I mean, this one's going to, shoot, this might be the thumbnail gun. So that'll be a lot of fun. What's the confidence level looking like?
Well, I'm 100% sure I'm going to hit dirt.
Good, yeah.
But that 10-inch plate, we'll see.
Okay, well, that'd be exciting to see nonetheless, man. We'll have the winds cranking, but see how well this
Yeah.
20-inch semi-auto 6.5 bucks it. That'll be a lot of fun. So
Heck yeah.
thanks so much, man. Hey, there it is. Awesome. That's the 6th round.
Okay.
So you're gonna have 4 more for a half MOA. Looks like you can only go for the left one now.
Okay.
All right, go for it. All right, up next, we got a familiar face. Hey, Cody, how you doing, man?
Good, how are you, Brandon?
Good. You were out here, how long ago was it?
Episode 9.
Episode 9. Okay, so a decent time. And you're out here with the Christensen Arms and 300 Win Mag.
Correct.
And correct me if I'm wrong, how experienced were you at 1,000 at that time?
Not very much at all.
Okay, and I remember at that time, you started tracing your shots towards the end and then started getting really, really close,
Yes.
and just 10 wasn't enough just by a little bit.
Right.
So I'm hoping it happens today. You got a different setup here, so what do you have?
This is it started as a Ruger American Predator. It's in 6.5 Creedmoor. It's got a Timney trigger in it and a Banish 338 suppressor.
Well, I just noticed, by the way,
this right here is going to give you all the accuracy you need.
That's what I was hoping for.
I just noticed text Plinking sticker on there. My gosh, if this doesn't get gold coin, I will edit it in.
Okay.
But anyway, what do you have for glass up here?
It's a Vortex Strike Eagle 5-25.
Awesome. I like seeing the Ruger America in here because I've said it in the last video, or was it the one before that? The people want to see them do really well because like the whole point of the challenge is we will have the $12,000 out of box rifle, we'll have a $12,000 custom rifle, and we have entry-level stuff. One guy hit it with the Mosin Nagant. So it's pretty cool to see like the range. And so seeing a Ruger American that's like been put in some different equipment like a stock and suppressed, all that's it's gonna be really cool to see. So no, excited. Have I asked you already what you're doing for ammo?
Factory Hornady 143 grain.
143. Okay, what is that? Like the hunting stuff or the ELDX?
ELDX.
Okay, that's what it was. Very, very cool. All right, what's the confidence level looking like?
Well, I'm hoping to hit it this time.
Good deal. You know, based off how it started going with the 300 and you started seeing it a little later, I remember there was starting to get dialed in. So if you see those impacts early on, I have reason to think that you could do it.
I think with a little less recoil this time, I'll be able to see a lot better.
Perfect. That's exciting, man. So hope to get it done, especially, once again, that sticker, it's got to seal it. So, hey, good luck, man.
Yeah, thanks,
Thank
man.
you. All right, and lastly, who do we have here?
Andy Granger.
Hey, thanks so much for coming out. I think most will know the silhouette of this, but why don't you explain what we have here?
So this is a CMP certified M1 Garand. I had a medium heavy Krieger match barrel put on it. It's had a little bit of trigger work. I shoot it a lot. I've had it for like 12 years, so it's had a lot of rounds through it.
Okay.
Farthest I've ever shot at 750.
Which is like exceptional.
Yeah, it's pretty good. The local range, I go there and, you know, guys are there shooting their $10,000 rifles, and I pull this out and shoot a 6-inch plate at 600 yards, and they just kind of look at me like I'm crazy.
That's awesome. I've had my ammo Garand for a couple years. The furthest I shot it was like 455, and on my second attempt, I stopped there because I knew it was a lot of luck. I didn't want to do it again. But I've never actually set up any kind of groupings or any kind of standardized, I don't know, just to see anything of what the ammo Garand can really do. So today's gonna be really exciting. Yeah. What are you doing for optic?
So it's just a regular it's just a regular
my mom liked that one.
GI sight. So, you know, it's got elevation and
Yeah.
windage and stuff on it. You know, basic, simple.
Awesome. What about ammo? What are you doing? Obviously 30-06, but any kind of special thing going on there?
Well, I brought 3 kinds today.
Okay.
I've got some Greek ammo that's like a 1960s that's a little bit hot.
Okay.
So that stuff shoots pretty good. The PPU Grand ammo, I've been practicing with that. At 100, I shoot inch dots.
Nice. Okay.
So I was kind of like, well, if I can shoot an inch dot at 100, like at 1,000, I should be somewhere in there as far as visual cue.
Yeah, visually.
So we're gonna see how it goes.
All right. So I got to ask, confidence level. What do you think? What do you think's gonna happen?
Well, I shoot really good. I'm not gonna lie, but we'll see what happens. I mean, I've never reached it out there 1,000.
Well, what a time to do it. This will be really exciting. And there will be an exception. I'm making it out now because I've never had someone want to come out here and do it with open sights. But the no call out rule, open sights, we go away with that. So we're going to start giving you call outs as soon as we can see what's going on, try to get this thing on steel because the internet wants to see it.
Yeah, I got a pretty good idea where I need to dial it.
Okay.
But we'll see.
Perfect. Awesome. Looking forward to it. Thanks so much, Andrew.
Yes, sir.
Nope, it's pretty short. You're probably, so if you start at the grass, at the bottom of the target, you're probably about 15 feet low in the grass. And your windage was about directly underneath the silhouette.
I didn't get that one either.
I did.
Oh, nice.
Got that one. That's
Base
within the
of the
frame of the square target. You are top left of that square target. Like a foot left of that top left bolt of the square.
Oh. That's base of the silhouette.
Base of the silhouette.
Oh, wow.
You are just bottom right of it. I would say, hard to give reference here, probably 3 or 4 targets right and low.
Yeah.
Better on elevation, slightly low, just still about maybe 3 targets right. Not sure what happened there. I think something
It was
flashed
really,
through.
really,
3 feet low of the half inch.
it was way low.
Low of the half-inch target, half MOA target.
It was right between the 2 half-minute targets.
Okay. Iconic sound there. That's around 8.
Come on, Andrew, you got it.
It was about halfway up the post of the IPSC target.
Yeah, it was right by the pulse on the silhouette. Oh,
Hold on, don't unload just yet. So that was, you guys see that? That was just bottom right of it, but
that was really close.
you're like the bottom frame of it, but maybe what, like 2 targets to the right? That's the challenge, but we're out here. I say you keep on shooting the rest of that clip.
Yeah.
So you hit, yeah.
Let's do it. When do you get an M1 Grand at 1,000? So let's just do it. That was just top left,
Oh,
wasn't it?
man. Like a target and a half high.
Top left or just high?
It's like I wouldn't, yeah, like just.
All right. That one I missed.
That was to the right. Did you see it? No, it was to the right, or
2 o'clock of the white.
it was like
edge.
yeah, 2
Oh, you're
to
all
the
over
right.
it now. Yeah, you're just over the half of MOA, slightly to the right. Bottom frame of the 10-inch, but maybe about 3-4 targets to the right.
That wind's picking up out there.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
That was over by the flipped up half of MOA.
Yeah, so the left 10-inch, the white one, I'm aiming at that one.
Okay.
So to hit over there with the wind.
Yep. I didn't think that one up.
It was it was
Okay.
by the
Yeah, that's fun to watch on the left. Some of those were right on in there. Alrighty, first up and got that hit. What was it again on round number 5, I think, right?
5, yeah.
Very nice. And so that's good for that silver coin.
Awesome, thank you, sir.
Now, well, we can
Appreciate
only see so much right now through like a little replay screen on the drone. What looks to be a chain hit immediately right when you jumped on that. So for that 6th round, hoping I'm wrong, we could display it here, let the viewers see. But undisputed, you hit on the 9th round, so that's nice to see.
Awesome,
Totally
yeah.
flipped it up, saw the impact. So how'd it go from your take?
Really happy with it, man.
Yeah.
Couldn't be much more happy than that, you know.
Yeah,
So.
I mean, how much experience do you have shooting 1,000 yards or anything past that as well?
Oh, I shoot at a range local here pretty frequently. He's got a 22-inch gong set up at
Nice.
like 930, and then he's got a big steel plated 1100
Yeah, yeah.
that we like to plink at. We'll just paint a little target
Yeah.
onto.
When we can't go further, we just go smaller targets,
Yeah,
and it kind
right.
of gives its own little challenge.
Yeah.
But anyway, man, thanks so much for coming out. Just some
Yeah,
great
thanks
shooting.
for the invite, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
I had a great time. This
yeah.
is awesome.
First off, I gotta say, for your first time jumping in that extra 400 yards of abyss, you went from 600 yards with success. That extra 400 quite a bit changes.
For sure.
And on a day like today, everyone was throwing him to the right because of the wind. But the elevation was pretty much perfect for like the first 4 rounds, which you didn't pick up.
Yeah.
So yeah, they were just right on the money. You started seeing it later on and started dialing it in. So how'd it go from your take?
Went all right. I didn't see too many splashes to start, but the ones that I did end up seeing, I'll take, especially first time at 1,000. So.
No, definitely. What do you think prohibited you from seeing some of the splashes? Was it like just it was kind of damp out there? It wasn't just
A little damp setup as well. It's my first time ever shooting prone. So.
Oh, okay, first time at prone. Oh yeah, that's definitely a
So,
different learning curve in itself.
Just figuring stuff out, but
Yeah.
I'm excited to shoot out here.
Dude, no, I mean, well, off camera, that's why we're rolling through it real quick now, but off camera we'll do some shooting and you'll definitely get some shots at 1,000. The way the grouping was starting to look towards the end there. But I'm more impressed with anything. I mean, it takes a lot to get the come up in the dope, you know, and then you validate it later.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's off by quite a bit. Wind's always that ever-changing piece, but I can't tell you how on point your elevation was, and you'll see it when you watch back the video. I put the markers there. It was perfect. So
Sweet. I'm
that's pretty
excited to see
awesome.
it.
So well done there. So thanks so much for coming out, man.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. All right, Brace, well done. What was that on round number 6, correct?
Yep.
Awesome. So that's good for that bronze coin. Look, you got like 50 shades of FD going on here, so that
I
coin
know.
kind of blends right on in.
This will go good with it.
Yeah, there you go. So yeah, how'd it go from your take?
Oh, not too bad. That wind was definitely a big factor.
Yeah,
My Kestrel
certainly.
was reading about 4 mile an hour up here, but it was way more down there.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. I mean, so much happens. Well, even down there, you could try to put flags and they'll lie to you because it's like within like tree line, so it kind of hides it. Here you'll feel something. What happens downrange, mid range, it's all different. So that's how you put rounds down there. So what were you dialed for a win?
I was 8 MOA to the left.
Yeah.
So quite a bit.
Quite a bit for sure. Well, I love seeing it get done. Like I said, first time a scar. Some of my autos are far and few between here. And so just a really cool setup. So the fact that it got done at all. And then those shots on the half MOA were all pretty darn good.
Thank you.
So, I mean, like within the frame of another 10-inch target, I believe. And it's just a matter of more rounds would have got it done at the half MOA. So really, really impressive. So thanks so much for coming out. It was just a joy to watch. So thank you, sir. All right, Cody, came back out for some revenge and it was real close a few times to happening. Man, so I mean, different platform than the last time as well. How was it compared to the last experience with 300?
I could see my shots a lot easier this
I would
time.
imagine, yeah.
Less recoil, but that wind, like everybody said, is just wicked down there.
Yeah.
But, you know.
As far as seeing impacts, was there any that you didn't see? Were you able to track all of them, or?
I missed, I think, maybe 2 that I couldn't see.
Early on, probably, right? Because at
yeah.
the very end, it was like all over it.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so very, very close to getting it done. So, like you said, all that means is you got to come back.
Yep, 3rd time's a charm. And I'm going to give you that.
Oh my gosh. Look at that. Look at that. Now my actually is going to go like to the moon.
There you go.
This score couldn't get any better. It's all gold coins from here on out.
Right.
Oh, that's what we're missing. Hey, thanks so much, man.
Yeah.
And I appreciate making that drive.
Absolutely.
So we got to have you out before too long. But,
yeah.
you know, as I keep saying off camera, we're going to make sure this thing's going to be hitting that
Heck
steel.
yeah.
So
all right.
Thanks so much, Cody.
Yeah, thank you, Brandon.
All right. And just to start off, got to say, Andrew, thanks so much for being the first guy to do this with open sights.
No problem.
And not winging it. I mean, there was actually a science to it. You had your aim point figured out towards the end there. It's a lot of the abyss, you know, jumping between 750 and 1,000, but open sights are going to exaggerate everything. So I'm sure there's been plenty of people out there that have shot 1,000 yards with open sights without hitting because they're just aiming at clouds and they didn't know where the bullet landed. But this, to do it to a science with an M1 Garand no less, is pretty cool. So how'd it go from your take?
Well, the wind is definitely killer.
Yeah.
I was aiming probably about 5 or 6 feet to the left.
Okay.
And it was kind of bringing it in there in a nice little spot.
Yeah.
But
you were able to use as much dial to get it to where you didn't have to hold for elevation.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I didn't expect that. I mean, there's some rifle setups that run out of elevation turret to get to 1,000 because they're dropping so much. You're just able to do it with iron sights. It's pretty cool.
It's actually some more elevation left.
Yeah. That's about it.
We'll stretch it further one day.
Yeah, that's awesome. And so we did the 10 rounds, but then, you know, the clips hold 8. So figured you run the rest of it just to see where things land. And so it's just really, really cool. I mean, there's a few that were within that target frame. Some can sink around a little bit, but I think it kind of proves what can be done, effective range. And I don't think anyone here wants to be downrange while this is going off. So that's pretty cool. So thanks so much for bringing out such a unique piece and coming out anyway. So thanks, Andrew.
I appreciate it.
Hey, Brandon, I have something to say.
All right, she's back.
Michael, you knocked me out when I wasn't even here, out of the board. So we're going to have to do something about it.
Yeah,
Like
where were you?
I was on vacation in
Where?
Hawaii.
Oh,
Hawaii.
must be nice.
Must be
that's
nice,
that's why last
that's
video
the
was so
reason I
quiet.
got knocked out. If I was here, that wouldn't happen. That wouldn't. He will be.
You know how you're not mic'd up, but that's gonna be just fine.
Okay.
Oh, I can hear you just fine.
That's good.
So thanks for that.
I'm coming back, guys. I'm coming back.
They want you to come back. They even said on episode 17, "Whoa, where's that screaming lady?" I'm like, "Oh, my mom. She's in Hawaii." So she's back. She saw her name got kicked. Not her name, just the tag. My mom got kicked off the board.
And I'm not happy.
So
she's got happy.
So she's out in the gun room right now, just absolutely hammering away, putting a build together.
I'm gonna practice. I'm building my own gun, guys. So just stay patient.
If you're building your own gun, we're all in danger. So she's gonna have a gun that's probably someone's gonna set up. Don't know who. And hopefully, I wish for you to get back on the board, Mom. I really do.
All right. But I'll be back. So,
when? Episode 19, 20, 21?
I don't know. Maybe next year.
TBD next year. All right.
Next year.
2025. Watch out for it. Anyway, that does it for episode 18. Thanks so much for watching. See you guys next time.